All right, guys and gals, we are back for a Twisted Cape 7:30 extravaganza bonanza again with guests during our March matchup competition that we have going on all month. And I hope you guys have been enjoying it so far. Mike, Jesse, I mean, I'm having a blast. How about you guys?
Yeah, I'm having fun. It's good to have other people on the show, so people don't just get to look at this face, because I don't want to look at this face.
Oh, did you say that there's other people on the show?
Hey!
Yeah. We got guests tonight. All right. So, guys, introduce yourselves.
Let's go.
Oh, well, I'm super happy to be here, first of all. Andy from the Console Gaming Crew. And we've been listening to y'all for a long time now. I mean, I think you guys are pretty much what got us into podcasting, to be honest with you.
Yes. Tell us more
inspired
about
people.
Yeah.
You do. You inspired us. You laid the groundwork.
100%. Yeah. And I'm Wes from the Console Gaming Crew podcast, co-host with Andy and our other boy, Anthony, who's not on with us right now. But yeah, dude, I am super pumped to go ahead and go through this bracket. I was telling you guys before we turned this on, I had a little bit of issue with last week.
What's up with that issue? What issue was, Wes?
I got real mad about Iceman being knocked out. Now, at the same time, once again, I will say I'm not a big Iceman fan, but you got to respect the power. And when it comes down to the power, Iceman, I mean, he's quite literally just water vapor, man. You cannot. It makes no sense that he gets taken out.
I mean, Wonder Woman is a demigod, but I mean, whatever. I mean, that's neither here nor there.
I still don't see it. I'll be honest.
All right, it's fun. Again, it's about who you like
it's
more.
Popular
it's not
opinion.
About who winning a fight.
Exactly.
Oh, I know.
So fellas, before we get started with Mike and the news, where can we find you? What's your social? Where can we find your content?
You can find us on consolegamingcrew.com. I mean, that's our main website. We can go ahead and look everything up. We're also on bossrushgames.com. That's the network that we got invited to go ahead and join and be a part of. Those guys are awesome. You know what I mean? Corey, Celeste, the whole team they have there.
Absolutely.
You can go ahead and find us on Twitter at
Console Crew. Thank
you, brother. I'm lost for words now. Damn.
I got you.
And then ding. And then you can also find our Twitch on CGC Podcast.
Awesome. All right. So with that, Mike, let's get started with the news.
All right, we're only going to tackle one story because tonight we have a gaming podcast. So we're just going to talk about a specific game that I was just playing on Twitch. If you were following our Twitter and our Facebook pages, I was doing a dinner date on Twitch with Marvel's Avengers. They are making it slower for their heroes to level up. So my question to you guys is there a game that you had to grind in, and what game was it? And then did you enjoy the grind, or did you just do it because, hey man, I already plunked down $60 for this game?
You want to go first, Wes? Or you want me to take this?
I guess I can go first. Look, grinding in games is kind of what we do. I mean, we've been through Destiny, Borderlands, all three Borderlands, Anthem. You know what I mean? I mean, grinding for gear. Yeah, Anthem was one of the ones that was real bad. But grinding for gear. It's kind of like what these games are for. Like Outriders is another one that I've been doing the demo for. I mean, that one's another one that is that grind style system. I would honestly say probably Anthem was probably one of the worst for grinding, just because the loot system and just the general mechanics of the game just weren't good.
Which is why it's no longer even a game anymore.
It's no longer being supported.
They finally pulled the plug like a week ago.
Yeah.
That's $60 we're never getting back. Danny, what about you?
Too.
Well, I mean, grinding in games has been something we've been doing forever. I mean, that goes all the way back to Pokemon on Game Boy. I used to just grind and beat the same stuff to level up. So that was never one of those things where I worried about having to put in too much time. But in recent memory, like Wes said, it would be a game like Anthem. I didn't get into Destiny too much, but I watched you guys play a lot, and I see that that's kind of the same. That almost seemed like a better version of a better version of Anthem rather, that actually had their things figured out.
But even then, it's still not a perfect game. Like
No.
they still have to make tweaks and fixes like a lot. But yeah, it wasn't anywhere near as broken.
Yeah, playing a game like Anthem where you grind and grind for hours only to get a piece of gear for a mech that you don't even have is nuts. But if it works properly, I don't mind a grind because I like to feel like I earned what I got. I put in the hours.
Jesse?
I don't like grinding. Like those types of games, like Destiny, I try it and I just get so bored so quickly. That's what I bounced off of Avengers so quickly because of it. I grind only when absolutely necessary. So last year I actually played Persona 5 Royal, which is JRPG, has a lot of grind in it. But it was only at the end there I actually had to grind and level up just to like finish the damn game. But otherwise I avoid the grind like the plague. I hate it. It's so boring. Like I don't feel fulfilled when I have to grind. So the fact that they're making the Avengers so grind heavy, hurts.
Like I feel like that's kind of a mistake, right? Your game is already struggling a little bit. Like why would you push that on your players? Like your install base has really dropped off.
You kind of just slowed the progress down.
Exactly.
I feel like with that, like I back to what I was saying about grinding, like it's not something you have to have a balance. Like it can't feel like a job. You know what I mean? It can't be something that's too aggressive, but I don't know.
And like what Destiny kind of that's where they find that balance because when you're grinding to do masterworks, you have to do certain things with like campaign stuff and go ahead and kill like Cabal or whatever the case may be. But then you also get to go ahead and do more fun stuff like like Crucibles or Gambit runs to go ahead kind of like
Crucibles fun?
Look, personally I can't stand that style of gaming that that PvE stuff or PvP, but which make Gambit just so much different to me.
It's because it's PvE VP. Like
yeah,
it's mixed with a race. It's a different thing altogether.
But see, that's where Destiny gets it right. Is like you have that mix. Avengers it's just grind and grind and grind, and it's just there's no fun distraction from the grind in the game, and that's where the game is just going so wrong. And I don't know why they're doubling down on that now.
Yeah, like I just wrapped the Kate Bishop storyline tonight, just ahead of the Hawkeye, the Clint Barton Hawkeye dropping next week. But like I don't want that to slow down. Like that's awful. That's a terrible decision. It's gonna like cripple the game a little bit, even more than it's already crippled.
Like, cripple it more.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know what change. I forget exactly what changes they're making next week to the game to the next gen upgrades. But it's just like it's not as good as it could be.
Well, how long did you were level 22 with Kate, right? I think I saw that one even before you jumped off.
I think it was 24, 25, 26, somewhere in there,
okay.
mid-20s.
So how long did it take you to go ahead and get to that point with her?
I don't know, man. I stopped paying attention how long I was playing the game.
Another game I was thinking about, that kind of has the grind. It gets annoying is Borderlands a little bit.
Wow.
Borderlands. It gets old.
Well, because look, once you hit those higher levels,
we grind for the guns,
forever.
and then and then once we get the gun, it's like I'm not getting the gun in every single element. I'm not grinding that hard for it. I'm not somebody who has 400 people watching me on Twitch to go ahead and see me do it. I don't understand the point of that.
So we're Twitch streamers, right?
Yeah.
At times, do you think people are just hanging out to watch you just grind?
And do the same thing over and over again.
Descent into madness.
Yeah, like
that's just what you're getting paid to do.
We'll be going crazy. Like no one wants to watch that.
Maybe there will be enough of an outcry. I'm sure there are of a bunch of people that feel the same way, and maybe they'll. I don't know at this point if they'll reconsider it or if they'll just maybe try to find a happy medium between where they're going and what they have now.
At this point, I feel like they're just like so stuck in this, and they dug themselves in such a big hole that they're just like they don't want to back out at this point. They just want to keep going and see if they can fix it, and I don't think they're gonna pull this out.
Slowing XP progression is never going to fix it.
Oh no, it's not.
I have never seen that work with a game.
No.
I've never even heard of that with a game.
If anything, you boost it.
Yeah.
You boost it.
that kind of answers my question, because I was about to ask from guys that actually play that, have played the game. What would you do to improve upon what they have so far?
Like
Do we have enough time?
Improve drop rates, fix the frame rate,
So lots.
make the combat less clunky.
Lots. I didn't realize that there's going to be
I
like
got a
1 through 10.
list that we can go through, and I think we'd run out of time. So
I mean,
there's a lot.
the story's still good though. Like even this expansion, the story was actually really fun to play. Kate was a great character. She had an awesome like combo of bow skills and sword skills and teleportation. Like that was really fun. Rest of it though,
It's a shame because when
I
I saw
hope-
the trailer for it, I just saw how much promise that had, because that was just coming off the heels of me watching all those movies. So I was like, man, I can play through this stuff with my friends. There's so much promise to this, and then I just keep consistently hearing worse and worse things, which is why
we talked about it. We talked about it on our podcast. When
I was
when I ran the demo.
Yep.
no jump in, jump out co-op. Like, it's like, come on, man. Like,
So do you see any way back for them, or is it?
I mean, they would honestly, God, first of all, Square Enix would have to commit to the game, and I'm not sure they're doing that. And then two, they would, I mean, I hate to say it like this, do what Destiny did, which was like, do you remember Taken King, Wes? Like
Yeah.
how, all right, so when they released that changed the game for that game. It fixed a bunch of broken shit. It gave players stuff that they wanted, and they would have to go back and do that to the game. Because the story element's there. If the story element works, great. But no one's going to play the story for a broke-ass game.
Yeah.
It's fair. Fair point.
Makes sense. All right, let's move on to our topic. Andy is new to this whole superhero thing. So, everybody, what do you guys like? What do you recommend that he get into?
Wow.
So you were actually pretty quiet. So
What do I recommend Andy get into? Wow.
As a noob.
Oh, I haven't been called that in so long, but it's accurate.
You
It's so
little
accurate.
noob bitch.
Oh, I heard growing up all the time.
So I think one of the more interesting storylines I've read in a long time, and it was just such like a, and it's meant to be this way, such a contrast to everything else, but Injustice is such a crazy freaking story. Like if you were to read through Injustice, and there's so many of them, and then you just like, all right, I'm done Injustice, and I'm gonna start reading, just like another series. It's going to just be night and day, like completely different characters, and I think it'll be a pretty cool experience actually. You can just see like the darkest side of every single character, and then see how they're usually written. So that would be pretty cool. So that's on the DC side, and I mean, Spider-Man is my personal favorite. So I don't like a lot of the stuff where Spider-Man's in high school. That's not my favorite period of time for him. It's more or less like in his adulthood.
That's crazy because that's all I know.
So
that shows you how noob I am. That's all I know.
All right, so let me hop in real quick because the comments are popping. So our buddy Alex from the Spaghetti Boys, he says Moon Knight. I mean,
Of course.
I was gonna say that anyway. He beat me to it, so I don't have to now. The guys from Punch the Timeline say Injustice is the bomb. There's twists and turns, and nobody is safe. I absolutely agree. Looks like Janelle says he suggests Immortal Hulk. So if you like horror stuff, which I believe you do,
Well, I do.
read Immortal Hulk, dude. It is a fucked up story. But it's really good. It's really good. He also says the Taskmaster miniseries when it's done, and this.
Oh, Mike,
Mike, we lost you.
and your microphone. Mike's this weekly segment is called Mike's microphone.
What was the last thing you heard? Did you?
I heard
got the
Taskmaster
Hulk?
miniseries.
Taskmaster, okay, and the Sinestro Corps War. So that's good as well. Jesse, go on. Get him.
So if you want something that's a bit more trippy, I gotta recommend some Doctor Strange stuff. Specifically the Death and Magic run. Mike actually gave it to me, but oh God, it was like a year and a half ago at this point.
Time has no meaning.
Yeah, it's all just a blur.
It was
But
yesterday.
Oh my God, you're right. But no, it's a good jumping on point because you don't need to really know much about the character or anything about like what's going on with them. You just kind of need to know he's a sorcerer. Weird shit happens to him, and you just take it from there. Just take it from face value and just run with it. It's such a well written story, and it just takes twists and turns, and it's one of the more unique experiences you can have. Just Doctor Strange in general is one of the more unique experiences you can have in comics.
I'm in.
Wesley?
I knew you were gonna do that. But all right. So if you want to read something that I would probably consider a classic, I'd probably say Lethal Protector, the Venom run.
Yeah,
I think will be a good one.
yeah, that's good.
If you want to go creepy, I would definitely say Legion, or not creepy, but like Strange. Legion, you know what I mean? That one's like a 4 or 5, 6 book. That one's freaking nuts. That's just so strange. I mean, I've been reading a lot of the noir stuff. You know what I mean? So that's
just
I mean, oh yeah, I'll throw you 2 or 3 of those books, man. Those are fun. Those are all sorts of good ones. Yeah, but like Iron Fist, the Luke Cage noir book is good.
Luke Cage.
I'm excited.
Dogs.
Like, I'm not kidding. I've never read a comic ever.
And then, of course, I mean, there's always like the classic like Batman storylines and stuff that are like just so good. You got like the big ones like Flashpoint.
That was one
Yeah.
I forgot. Actually, Jesse, you reminded me by saying Batman and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yep.
Yes, and you know what?
Oh,
I love that.
If you
If you love turtles,
both
which
of
I'm pretty sure you do, like hop in there. That's good.
and you know what's
I like
actually
photos.
what's actually really good too is the movie adaptation of the comic line.
Which
I
I still
haven't
haven't
watched it
watched. It's
I
downstairs
wanna watch it.
salivating right now.
It's a little different. They deviate slightly for the movie, but it's still really good. So I'd read the comic first and then watch the movie.
Okay.
Yeah, both are great. And then you know what? With the Batman recommendation, I guess I just have to throw my piece here. The Court of the Owls. That's one of my
I was gonna say that,
favorite
yeah.
I knew
things.
somebody
I
was
was
gonna
giving
say
my
it.
recommendation.
It's so good.
I will lend that to you, dude, because I have it. Like I will.
What did you bring? What did he bring over that
He's
one
leaving
day?
Wakanda in the coming.
Right here. There's 3 volumes right here
Oh, sweet.
in this thing,
The Scott Snyder run is so good.
dude. It's fucking magical. So
Mhm.
Mike-
yeah, I just pulled it out for you.
Well, when you came
Pause.
over and recorded an episode
I
with
said
us,
what I said, Sam.
you brought something. Do you remember what it was that you had us that I was watching with you guys when you came over? Maybe Wes, maybe you'll remember. We were eating wings and fries, and he was there to record.
Oh, that was
an
that day
episode,
with
I think, with Dan.
too, right?
That day with Dan, yeah.
Oh.
And Mike brought something over. I believe it was Batman, right? It was something Batman related. Because you were telling me like how dark it was and
Bro, I
all
have
that
no
stuff.
idea.
Ooh.
Again, I barely remember my name half the time. Like,
fair.
like there's comic stuff in there, but like it's under lock and key, and sometimes I don't know where the key is. Alex also. All right, so Alex mentioned Batman Long Halloween. Punch Timeline said Batman White Knight. Both are phenomenal stories.
Batman White Knight. That's the shit right there.
It is. It's good shit.
I didn't
Also-
read that one.
And it's on the
Well,
DC app.
me, it is. So for me, I will make a couple different recommendations. We already hit that Batman thing, which I was going to hit. If you like teams,
Jesse, did you have something to say?
Oh, I thought I was going to throw in Hush also.
oh
The
yeah,
Hush storyline so
Hush.
good.
Oh yeah, Hush is great.
Just make for damn sure
You do not
don't
watch that
watch
movie.
the fucking movie. Do not watch
everyone's
the
been.
movie.
Oh, is that the same thing?
They ruined the ending.
like
Everyone's been trying to get me to watch that movie.
Don't watch
It was-
that goddamn
it was
movie.
faithful up until about 7 minutes left in the movie, and I think we talked about it on a show,
We did.
and we were just
Yeah.
like, "What the fuck?"
If you literally stop with about 7 minutes left in the movie, then you're fine. You're good. It's a great adaptation of the book. They've ruined it in the last few minutes.
So for me, if you like teams on the Marvel side, obviously I would say Avengers. But if you like the family dynamic, go Fantastic Four. If you like cuckoo, wild, crazy shit, X-Men, there's so many wild.
I like
X-Men
everything.
stories.
So
And then on the DC side, I would actually recommend getting into Teen Titans. or
Yes.
Titans. Both teams have their strengths and weaknesses as a narrative, but I would try and go with something with Dick Grayson Nightwing, Donna Troy, Wonder Girl, Wally West Flash. Like those are very fun stories, and it's really about young people trying to find their way, but finding it together. Like they're just amazing stories. I would highly recommend that. Oh, Alex, why you do that to me? He said Jason Aaron's Thor. Man, that's so good. It's a great solo story. I would, definitely recommend that. I'll give you, honestly, you just come over here and just check the library and just take stuff and then just bring it back when you're done. I'll have my singles.
Get your Mike's Thick Stack card, and you can check out your books.
I will honestly got
Sweet. You're gonna like punch a hole in my card or something?
Yep. Fifth one's free. All right. Unless anybody has any other recommendations, I'm about ready to jump into this bracket because we need to whittle this biatch down.
This bracket.
Are you guys good?
We're good.
Yeah.
Andy, is there anything in there that sticks out that you want priority on aside from this Batman, which I've already taken out of mine?
Oh no, I'm open to everything.
All right.
Everything.
I'll see if I can find a good Marvel series for you too. I might actually slide you the Vision because the series by Tom King, because it's very much like the WandaVision series that just wrapped up, which I cannot wait to talk about tomorrow night, you guys. I'll lose it. I'm ready to go all in. All right, you guys ready?
Let's go.
Ready.
For March matchups.
Ooh.
Almost said it.
Don't get us sued now.
Man almost just got shut down.
All right. First matchup of the night: Spider-Man versus Gambit. Who you got?
Oh, Wes, I know that this is going to be tough for you.
No, it's really
It's
not.
about
It's really
Gambit
not a
growing
tough
up.
one though.
No, it's not.
It's
love
who you like
Gambit.
more. It's who
That's
you
what he
like
said.
more.
It's who you like more.
Well, no. See, I look at it differently. I can't look at it as who I like more because I also know the strengths of both these characters. So I'm gonna go ahead. I have to say Spider-Man.
You don't want to follow your
I
rules.
have to.
You gonna turn your back on Gambit after all these years?
I got a comic upstairs saying I'm not turning my back on him. But
After all this time
I'm still
on
gonna
me?
pick. C'est la vie.
So I mean, I love Gambit so much,
There's going to be the world's biggest butt coming right after that.
but I mean, with a poster on the wall, I just finished playing Miles Morales like 2 hours ago again, and with a goddamn tattoo on my arm. I gotta go with Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I'm going Spider-Man too.
Yeah, I don't know which way I'm leaning.
Really? You don't know which way you're leaning? Really?
Gotta go Spidey.
All right. that I kind of saw that one coming. All right. Next up, we have Doctor Strange versus Wally West, Kid Flash. Who you got?
I'm a huge fan of Doctor Strange, so I'm just gonna go off of that. I love all that mystic art shit, so it's
Probably
So,
comments with Spider-Man. as well.
Same basic logic. Tattoo on arm. Gotta go with Doctor Strange. Of the Flashes, Wally's not my favorite, so gotta go with Doctor Strange.
Okay.
But at the same time, of the Flashes, isn't Wally like the most powerful?
Yeah,
Mhm.
but that doesn't necessarily mean he's my favorite.
Well, no.
Come
Once
on,
again, I'm
Wes.
just kind of breaking
Wes
it down
is
in my
playing by
head.
different rules.
I am.
We
I'm
change
going
the rules
Strange.
every
Doctor
matchup.
Strange. Doctor Strange, easy.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go Doctor Strange on this one.
All right. The good doctor moves on, getting y'all some Strange.
I don't
See
know
what you
about
did there?
good doctor. You see his hands lately? Ugh.
All right. Here we go. Hal Jordan, Green Lantern versus Mark Spector, Moon Knight. Who you got?
See, for me, that's easy. I'm going with Hal Jordan.
I gotta go Moon Knight just because I honestly don't know much about Hal besides like Justice League TV show stuff. So, I mean, I like Moon Knight better. So,
My completely uneducated standpoint, I'm going Moon Knight only because the only thing I ever hear about Green Lantern is about how much the movie sucked.
So the movie
So
did suck. I'm
I just-
hoping that the TV show is better.
That's
Yeah, I
all
hope
ever
the
hear.
TV show's better.
So,
Sam, where you at?
I'm going Moon Knight.
Of course.
Moon Knight has moved on. Honestly, I'm surprised that he's moved on twice. I'm the happiest I've ever been. Here's an interesting matchup.
Oh no.
Superman versus Wonder Woman.
That's very easy.
Dang.
That's very, very easy. Wonder Woman.
Yeah, actually, I'm with Jesse.
I'm gonna ride right along on that train right there. I was never a Superman fan. I don't know why.
Same here.
No,
Very
It
difficult
never,
to
it
write.
never
see,
stuck.
so many people say that. It's like, but you know deep down why. It's because he can fucking do everything. It's not
I was
fair.
gonna say, yeah,
That's why.
it doesn't
I
seem like he
guess.
has flaws. So I
Yeah.
mean, it doesn't seem realistic.
Unrelatable.
He's a boring
Yeah.
character because he can do everything.
Yes. So I'm gonna go with the
It's-
demigod, Wonder Woman.
Okay. Diana, we'll move on. I just want to say that, like, that's why, like, when people are like, "Oh, Superman could beat Flash in a race," I'm like, he can't have everything, you guys. He cannot have everything. If you give him everything, then what is the point of other heroes? Because then you have there's no need for a Batman or Wonder Woman or a Flash or an Aquaman or Green Lantern. Like those.
Is there
they're
a need for an
they're
Aquaman period though?
fair.
Say that to Jason Momoa.
I'd say it to his face.
Okay.
I
He-
certainly would.
He'd pick me up like a baby.
And to
I
and
like
to
his
his pecs,
portrayal,
not.
but
into
I
his
hate the character.
biceps.
His biceps. All right, Hawkeye versus Vision. Who you got?
Ooh, I'm going Vision.
This is actually a tough one for me personally. I don't know.
I'm running this one the same way I did last week when Vision, I think, went against Captain Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
Where that, I mean, he does not tire. I mean, he's an android, so I mean, going against a human who will eventually tire. Vision
But who do you like
I gotta
more?
say Vision.
So we
Vision.
did a character breakdown on Captain Marvel, and just try and remember: one, she's basically immortal, and two, she doesn't really fatigue. Like it takes, like it would take something extreme in order for her to become exhausted. So I just wanted
Like
to
a
put
super
that out
android.
there. But Hawkeye versus Vision, who you got? So it's basically 1-1 right now, right?
Yeah, it's Vision, yeah.
It's Vision. Nope, it's 2 Vision. All right, good.
So I mean, I do like my archers, but I gotta go with Vision.
Sam.
Yeah, I'm gonna see. The thing about Hawkeye is I love the grounding effect that he has.
The second biggest butt is coming up right here.
But Vision also offers a lot of grounding wisdom a lot of the times. So yeah, I like Vision more.
Not mad. That's okay.
Super easy to listen to him talk to. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. Deadpool versus Nightwing. This one personally hurts me a little bit.
Oh wow.
God. That one actually is a tough one.
Oh
Oh
man.
my god.
I honestly, I mean, the greatest ass in all of comics versus the biggest ass in all of comics. It's tough.
It's real tough.
One who is an orphan and one that everybody wishes they could just orphan because no one wants them.
Damn.
So Nightwing is great, but I love the sassiness of Deadpool more.
Yeah,
It's fine.
I got a good Deadpool.
I don't know that I could. There's one instance where I could, but I don't think most times that I could pick against Deadpool. So
Fuck Deadpool.
it's just crazy.
I
Trying
want
to
him.
peer pressure, Sam.
I want Deadpool.
All right. I figured he was going to move on. Oh, it hurts. Dick is one of my favorite characters of all time. It's
Mike
tough.
often sports the Nightwing shirt.
Yeah, I'm not wearing my Nightwing shirt tonight. God damn it. That's what I should have done. All right. Next up, we have Shazam versus Constantine. Who you got? It's not difficult for me. This matchup is not difficult for me at all.
The only reason it's difficult is because the Shazam movie was actually really good, and like that's what I think of when I think of Shazam now.
Yep.
So that's the only reason it's difficult. But I gotta give it to the sassy Brit still.
Yeah, I gotta go Constantine.
Oh, please don't make me be a tiebreaker because I don't know either of them.
You're not.
You know,
Okay, good.
Constantine.
You
Same.
said Constantine's a Brit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going Constantine.
All right.
I watch
He's
a lot of
sassy
British
Brit.
TV.
Oh,
Sam?
so do I.
So I'm going Shazam.
Okay. Constantine moves on between all of you guys in the comments. Oh, man. Okay, next we have Barry Allen, the Flash, versus Logan, the Wolverine. Who you got?
I can't
Wes, you
not
better.
pick Logan. I can't not pick Logan, man. Got
Well-
to go with the Wolverine.
This one's easy for me. Barry's my Flash, so I gotta go with Barry.
Yeah, I kind of figured that one coming.
Let's go.
Logan.
It's tough for me.
I'm going Logan.
You're going Logan?
I like that. I like those regenerative skills. So I think I'm gonna go Wolverine.
All right.
He's like the most overrated mutant, though.
I know.
I also agree with that.
I love his attitude though, so I have to go with him.
Yeah. Yeah. This is a very tough one. I'm not gonna like saying this one out loud. Storm versus Rogue. Who you got? Is the problem, man? Once it starts to whittle down a little bit.
Storm.
It's more difficult. All right, Storm.
Like I said, I wish I had a more educated way to come at this, but like I grew up watching Halle Berry as Storm, so that right there is enough for me.
That's fair. I mean,
So that's the
Fair
one.
enough.
That's the one that you did watch. You got Halle Berry. You're gonna
Yeah.
watch.
Yeah.
Look,
that,
the
I
guys
don't
from
know
the
that
Bum and
I
I
Gob
don't
show,
blame you.
Bubbles was using a lot of movies for his
Yeah, that is
based
true.
on who he liked.
hmm
It's
Yeah.
fine.
Yep. That's the beauty of
Um,
these completely opinion-based questions.
True.
Yeah.
I love Rogue so much, especially in the cartoon from the 90s. Like, she was one of my favorites in that. But Storm is just more powerful. I got to go Storm.
I love Storm in a leadership role. I'm going Storm.
Okay. Storm moves on. I kind of expected that, but it's good. It's good. Next up, we have Black Widow versus Thor. Who you got?
either.
Dang.
You say neither. You
Yeah.
have to pick Jesse.
I
Look,
guess.
don't let Marvel's Avengers taint your.
No,
your-
it's not that. If anything, it's the first two Thor movies that tainted me against Thor. I give it to Black Widow.
Who doesn't even have a movie?
Yes, technically she does. It
that
just has to
movie's
be
never
released.
coming out, bro. It's
When?
never
When's it gonna come out? I don't know.
Oh,
This one's so tough for me because these are two that I actually know more of. And so that's what makes this tough. Like Thor's kind of a bitch sometimes, but
When he's not, he's really not.
yeah, when he's not, he's really not. It's basically where my head. Wes, you go first, please.
I'm sorry. I'm
The
just.
blonde eyebrows, man. Like, I mean, I can't run with it. I can't. I think of Thor. I mean, I think the first Thor movie, dude, he had blonde eyebrows.
Were they
I can't do it.
They dyed his eyebrows, which is a
Yeah.
terrible
Oh,
idea.
dude.
Yeah.
If you in the first Avengers movie too, if you watch it, it's just like fucking cringe. It looks horrific. Like if they
Nah.
were to go back and CGI anything, like they did like a Cavill mustache, they should like recolor Thor's eyebrows.
Oh my god, I wish they will.
My buddy
I
sent me
wish
a
they
meme
will.
today. It was like maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's caterpillars in her eyes. Her eyebrows were caterpillars. I just it ruined my day because I kept thinking about it when I was not trying to think about it. I was like driving down the road and I was like, maybe it's caterpillars, and I was like, nope, that ain't right. That's not right.
I'm gonna vote Widow.
All right.
The more I think about it, yeah, I just love that slick assassin fight style that Black Widow has. Like that scene just sticks out in my head of her beating the shit out of a gajillion people down that hallway. And what was it, like Iron Man 1? I think
Two.
Iron Man 2.
Yeah.
Two.
Yeah,
Iron Man 2.
I think I'm gonna
Yep.
go Black Widow. I just like her style more.
Sam?
Black Widow.
Widow will move on. That's okay. It's good. It's fun. Next up,
I wonder
we
how
have
much he
Luke
sees when he says that.
Cage
Oh,
versus the
he
Beast.
definitely hated that one.
Okay, let's move on. Okay.
Anyway, Luke Cage versus who? What?
Beast.
Beast.
Sweet Christmas. Gotta go, Luke.
I knew that's where you were going. I
Hell
didn't
yeah.
have a question of
Hell
that
yeah.
in my mind.
I'm actually gonna go Luke because I watched a little bit of that show with my cousin, and I like
Okay.
that guy.
Such a good show.
Like,
I like that guy. He doesn't fuck around.
I'm gonna go with Beast.
Always like Beast more.
okay. So that is 3-2. Luke Cage is moving on unless I get another comment here. It's 3-3. God damn it. All right. So if anybody else is in the comments, please hook us up. I need either a Beast or a Luke Cage.
Oh, we got Punch the
About-
Timeline
about-
saying Beast, and then we got Nixon 2.0 saying Cage.
Yeah, so that's why we're 3-3.
Yeah.
So
I'm about to just
I need
text my
somebody.
wife real quick.
I think there's somebody else.
No.
I need you to break that tie. Please break that tie. We will come back to that. That's the first time I don't want to have to break the tie because it's not fun for me. All right, next up we have Hulk versus Cyborg. Who you got?
Cyborg.
Yeah, you're not really a general fan of the Rage Monster.
No, not really. Because I'm my own rage monster. He's stealing my spotlight.
That is true.
I'm with you. Yeah, I'm gonna go Cyborg on this one. Always liked him more.
I mean, look, you didn't get much of him in the in Justice League. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cyborg. Oh, dude, trust me, I am so excited for Snyder Cut. With you mean especially
I'm
with
not.
Cyborg.
4 hours. I got to
Dude.
sit down 4 hours watch a movie I've already seen most of.
No, you have to sit down for 4 hours and 2 minutes.
I already cut a
I
hole
will.
in my couch cushion. I'm gonna sit there. I'm taking all the moments on that couch.
Stadium Pal.
Yeah, booyah. I'm gonna go Cyborg.
I'm going Cyborg only because Hulk. I
Alright.
started to like Hulk less and less as the movies went on that I watched.
That's
Okay.
interesting
Fair.
because I actually like
I
the
don't
Hulk
totally-
more
I
as
don't
it
totally
went
dislike
on. Like
You don't like
you
the
know,
Professor?
when they got to Ragnarok, I was like, oh shit, okay, all right, this is great.
Yeah. I did. I liked him. It was which one was it when I feel terrible saying this, but it's like when it turned into like bitch Hulk. He was like taking selfies with people and stuff.
Oh
Endgame.
yeah.
Endgame.
Endgame.
Yeah, I did
Yeah.
really like him in Ragnarok.
Yeah, the Professor. You mean the Professor Hulk? That's what.
Yeah. Dab.
Okay. Next up, we have Green Arrow versus Captain America. This one's also a little personally tough, but I think I know where I'd go. Okay. All right.
That's my pick.
You ain't got to whip it out like that, bro. Just had it on hand.
I mean, sometimes you just gotta whip it out. You know?
Continuing my theme of going with the sassier characters. Gotta go with Green Arrow.
Okay.
I think I like Stephen Amell more than I like Chris Evans, which is something real wild for me to go ahead and say. I'm gonna go with Arrow.
Okay.
Damn, my
That
man
is wild,
hit you
but
with a
okay.
hard look.
Wow.
Oh, they both did.
You know, even though I disagree
Just
with
saying,
Cap,
Chris Evans is a tall glass of pineapple juice. I'm just.
even though I
You had
disagree
him
with
in the
Cap,
Morgan
That's a Tracy
thing in?
Morgan thing. If you,
You
don't
had him in
get
the
that,
Tracy
then I'm
Morgan
sorry.
thing in?
Yeah. It's like, girl, you a tall glass of pineapple juice.
oh shit.
I regret nothing.
So even though I disagree with Cap, a significant amount of the time, I respect the shit out of him. So I'm gonna go with Cap on this one.
That is another deadlock.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah, I gotta
You
come
should
back to that
expect-
too.
Yeah, you should expect this more and more as we go.
Yeah,
as it gets
yeah.
tougher and tougher.
I was hoping to get more people on, so there'd be more of a natural tiebreaker instead of
Yeah.
me. But
Janal,
Is
Janal,
what it is, right?
if Janal comments again, he should count as like a half.
all right. Oh, this is not fair. Batman versus John Stewart, Green Lantern.
Batman.
I love my Green Lanterns, but like it's Batman.
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 Next time we do this,
Oh,
we should probably
God
take,
damn
like,
it.
Batman
No.
out of the equation.
No. Booster Gold. God damn it! Someone comment Booster Gold.
No, we got rid of him, right?
Yes, he's
Right?
gone.
Yeah.
He's gone.
Did he? Did he? I don't remember.
I don't remember now.
I don't
I
remember.
hope we got rid of him.
He's not facing Batman, and if he is, yeah, that's over real.
Oh God.
Batman clearly moves on. I'm just gonna. All right. I might take those tie breaks to Twitter, and finish them off over the weekend. All right, 2 more matchups, real quick. Martian Manhunt. God, words, mouth, work, please. Martian Manhunter versus Zatanna. The Alien versus the Magician. Who you got?
This one hurts me, actually.
The Magician. Zatanna.
Yeah.
Like my magic.
Yeah.
Magician, same reason I chose Doctor Strange.
Damn, like, yo, I fell in love with Zatanna, you know what I mean, in like the Justice League Unlimited stuff and all that.
Mhm. Yeah, she's
But-
badass.
Like, yo, John Jones, yo, he's just, I fucking love that dude though. Like, for real.
Mhm.
Oh man, shit.
Yeah, especially during was it Young Justice? I think I
Yeah.
liked
Yes.
Zatanna even more. Man, when fucking when her dad had to put on the helmet
Fate.
for Dr. Fate.
Yeah.
It's like such a heartbreaking like arc to just
Look,
see
I
that.
gotta be
Oh my
honest
god.
with you.
And she just
He's basically Uncle Ben to me. That motherfucker sacrifices himself over and over and over, and like in everything I've ever read. Like, I don't I almost don't even feel for him anymore. It's like,
Yeah,
get
but
shot.
you can
Get
feel for
shot,
her
bro.
though.
and then
Yeah, I mean, look, I get it.
because of that, I think
Yeah,
I'm going
we're-
to go with Zatanna.
Okay. It looks like Zatanna will move on because nobody else said anything on that one. That's fine. All right.
We got one Martian Manhunter.
Yeah. And finally here we have Iron Man versus the ever-loving blue-eyed Thing. Aunt Petunia's favorite nephew. Who you got?
Iron Man. I love Iron Man.
He's a techno wizard. Iron Man.
Never liked the Thing. I'm going Iron Man.
Yeah.
Big ass rock.
Those
They never
big
did him
brawly
right in the
types.
movies.
Yeah.
They never did him right in the movies. So yeah, I got to go Iron Man.
All right. That will conclude the evening. I'm going to take the others to Twitter and drop a poll up for the 2 of them and see where we end up for next week. So you're going to have to tune in to see who won what.
Man, yo,
I don't know.
Cliffhangers.
If Luke don't win, y'all gonna hear me yell in like all throughout the world, man. I swear.
I already lost.
I think we should just have all of our guests back and like put a segment together of just them bitching about how how bad the results are.
How unfair it was.
Yeah.
I'll take the entire thing. What do
Who did Scarlet Witch lose to?
Because
I would have rode that thing all the way through.
Oh, I thought she
Title of
did.
your sex tape.
Oh.
Let me find. I'll find it real quick. Give me a second.
Nickel. So while Mike's finding the results
she
of
lost
that.
to Gambit.
Oh, what's that?
She lost to Gambit.
Son of a-
What?
Damn.
How?
How? I love Gambit, but how?
That must have been the comments. You guys all suck.
Recency bias, man. Recency bias.
So everybody, thank you so much for participating in the March matchup once again. And we have more to go next week on Thursday at 7:30, which I hope you all will join us for. We'll all be here, obviously. And I want to thank Wes and Andy for being here tonight. Guys, please, can you plug your stuff so everybody can find you?
All right. So once again, you guys can find us on Twitter at Console Crew. Our ever dying Facebook page is Console Gaming Crew.
I know all about that.
As we just switched
That
from
thing is
Facebook Live to
full.
YouTube.
That thing is on. That thing is on life support right now.
Instagram is also Console Gaming Crew. Our Twitch run is going to be a CGC podcast. I stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday for my workouts on Ring Fit Adventure, and then I also stream on Mondays and Fridays, and then we're gonna be getting Andy in somewhere in between.
Absolutely, yeah. I think I'm gonna start possibly Demon Souls or something else. So I'll start streaming that eventually. But man, thanks for letting someone as noob as me be a part of this.
We welcome all.
It's fun.
It was a lot of fun.
We accept everybody.
Yes.
We really do. Like, whether you're somebody like me who's been with this shit like your entire life, or someone like you who has never picked up a comic book in your entire life. Like, we take y'all.
So everybody, please be sure to check out all of our social pages, thetwistedcape.com, which is how I'm sure you're watching the stream right now. Be sure to check out all the great stuff on the rest of the site. Check out Mike's Thick Stack. Mike does an excellent job putting on that show and telling you what's what with what's happening right now. And check out our TeePublic page. You can get some awesome merch with our logo on it, which can't go wrong there. So everybody, until next week, thank you so much for joining us. I'm Sam.
I'm Mike.
I'm Jesse.
And that was Andy. And that was Wes. Guys, thank you so much for joining us.
Game on.
I need photos of Spider-Man.